Live across Australia, this is Sunrise Early News.
Australia has pulled off one of the greatest victories in one of the best test matches we've seen. For 5 days, a record MCG crowd rode every controversy, drama and nail-biting moment. And in the end, Australia scraped in, dismissing India in the final hour of play.
5 days, more than 373,000 fans. The Boxing Day test ends with a famous final session victory for Australia.
Well, either way, finger goes on. Nathan Lyon takes the winning wickets and Australia.
Oh, what an amazing finish to the game, hey?
Oh, the best ever. That was epic. Nathan Lyon.
Well, it's a sad loss, but the better team won.
More than 74,000 rolled in today, witness to late controversy.
Joel, you need to change your decision.
Jaiswal not happy.
This is going to be mightily controversial. While it looked like it came off the face of the bat and glove, the Snicko said it didn't.
Indian fans quick to claim a cheating conspiracy. People power making history at the People's Ground.
Highest ever for a test at the MCG, and in fact the highest for any test ever played in Australia.
More than 66,000 fans taking the match total above 365,000, exceeding the 1937 Ashes test that was played over 6 days when Sir Donald Bradman was dominating.
Almost 80,000 people.
And this is the MCG, this is the Melbourne cricket ground, not the Mumbai cricket ground.
$10 tickets and a cricketing contest for the ages.
The thrill is just like Mission Impossible kind of a thing. This is unreal, bro.
The MCC bringing in extra staff to meet the unexpected Day 5 demand.
It's just been absolutely incredible. It's far surpassed even our wildest expectations.
Reaching more than 7 million viewers over the first 4 days on 7 and 7 Plus. This test also expected to smash viewership records in India.
Not a lot of work is going to be done because people will be, bleary-eyed.
India's hero Virat Kohli had the crowd divided.
I think a little sad that for his last test innings, in all probability, on this ground, he wasn't warmly welcomed.
And on the cusp of lunch...
Taken by Khawaja. Kohli gone. One suspects India very close to being gone.
Australian fans delivering a searing send-off to the series villain.
He keeps making the same mistake, which is surprising for a player as, wonderfully talented.
But if there was a popularity contest, Australia's teen sensation is winning. A selfie with Sam on a historic day at the G. Tom Wilson, 7 News.
To breaking news in Sydney, and a major police operation is right now underway in the city's southwest. There is a large police presence currently around St Andrews Road in Varroville. Members of the public are being urgently advised to avoid the area. We will bring you the latest breaking details on this active incident as they come into the newsroom. A person has been rescued from their vehicle after becoming trapped in raging floodwaters in southwest Queensland. Water crews worked for around 2 hours to retrieve the driver near Kingaroy. More than 80 millimetres of rain struck the town in 1 hour, triggering dangerous flash flooding. The local council is urging residents to stay alert. A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for parts of the state, including the Central Highlands. An Australian has died after swimming at a popular beach in Indonesia. It's understood the man was swimming at Pasut Beach in Bali with his partner before he was caught in a strong current. Bystanders rescued the man from the water, but he died a short time later. The Department of Foreign Affairs has been contacted for comment. And breaking in Melbourne, police are hunting an arsonist in the city's east after a fire was lit inside a restaurant. The blaze broke out around 2 this morning at the business on Exeter Road in Croydon North. Nobody was inside at the time. The scale of the damage done with the fire is not yet known. And meantime, also police are hunting another firebug when a car was set on fire in Melbourne, just outside the city's northern suburbs. Police discovered the blaze just outside this Glenroy property shortly before 1 this morning. It's understood the fire spread to 2 vehicles parked nearby, and luckily nobody was injured. Western Sydney homicide detectives have charged a man following the brazen gangland shooting of a man in front of children. A 33-year-old Bossley Park man has been charged with being an accessory after the fact to murder and will face court this morning. 31-year-old David Koo died after being gunned down in his car parked outside his Canley Heights home. Police say Koo had organised Asian crime contacts and illicit drugs associations. Police in Queensland are expected to lay charges after opening fire on a man they say pulled a knife on them inside a furniture warehouse in Brisbane South. The man is accused of terrorising workers during a wild rampage with the weapon.
Police used a taser device, however that was ineffective. He continued to advance on police and he was shot one time.
The man survived the shot to the chest. It appears he had no connection to the business in Rochdale. An experienced truckie claims he was completely oblivious when he ploughed into a heritage building and parked cars in Gawler, north of Adelaide. Prosecutors have slammed the 57-year-old's actions, calling his driving highly incompetent and a danger to the community.
You've been driving for 22 years. How did you not see that building?
The Albanian man has been charged with dangerous driving and failing to stop at the scene of a crash. As many as 5 people have been charged in connection to the death of Liam Payne in Argentina. Among them, a waiter who admitted to using drugs with the former One Direction star and a friend who says he left the pop star at his hotel about an hour before he fell from his balcony. That friend is reportedly facing allegations of negligent homicide. The 31-year-old musician passed away in October from trauma and internal bleeding caused by the balcony fall. Well, partygoers have begun camping out at popular spots to secure the best view for Sydney's iconic fireworks display. Joining them, more than 2,500 police will be stationed across the city and suburbs to ensure that this year's last night is a safe one.
What you don't want to start 2025 is in the back of a police truck, because I can assure you that's where you will end up if you come in to do the wrong thing.
Authorities are also hoping police behave at train stations as Sydney-siders rely on high-capacity metro trains to make their way home. The Prime Minister has delivered his annual New Year's Eve message for 2025, wishing us all a safe, happy and prosperous year ahead. Anthony Albanese says he hopes people get the chance to spend time with their families and friends during the holidays.
We live in the greatest country in the world. And in the year ahead, with new determination and renewed optimism, we can build an even stronger Australia together.
He also thanked people who sacrificed time with loved ones and worked throughout the break. Well, the festive season is a time to eat and then eat some more. And Adelaide's new pandas certainly got their memo for their first Aussie Christmas. The unique banquet went down a treat for Jing Chu and Yi Lan. In fact, zookeepers say the young male is already proving to be a real eating machine. Meanwhile, Yi Lan is said to be a very curious panda, getting comfy in her new home. And hopefully the pair are a match made in heaven. Both pandas will remain in quarantine until later in January. Well, checking today's weather now, a shower or two in Brisbane and 29, partly cloudy in Sydney and 28, partly cloudy in Canberra and 29, cloud clearing in Melbourne and 25, mostly sunny in Hobart and 22, sunny in Adelaide and 30, sunny in Perth and 36, a shower or two in Darwin and 34.